Yo, Shalom, brothers and sisters in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Be a little quick hit, man, while I'm riding home from work, man. And, man, it's like, you know you in the spirit, you know you in the truth, when the spirit constantly talks to you, dog, and reveals things unto you. And some of the things that it might reveal to you, see, what you got to understand is that the truth hurt, man. Some of the stuff the spirit revealed to you, it makes you second guess whether you want to even tell somebody, dog. Because, real talk, y'all remember that old pizza commercial, man? When the dude was like, you want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Man, these people can't handle the truth. These people can't handle the truth, dog. They'll get mad and try to kill you, man. Like them 30 men made an oath to not eat until they killed Paul, man. When you in this truth, that spirit moving through you, man, the demons and people that be on people, man, they come up against you, dog. If you want to manifest some demons, start telling the truth. The real truth. You know? But, you know, this is gonna be a quick hit, man, because I know I just made that video, man, that jump was over 2 hours long, man. I really got to wrapping up in that, you know, really got to talking a lot. But this is gonna be a little quick hit, man, for the brothers and sisters in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, man. Just so I can keep my hand on the plow and just keep getting this content out, man. You know, I don't want to get too laxed. You know, just getting off of work and whatnot, though, man. And I just been meditating, dog. You know, what made me do this is that I've been meditating all day about how you can't pray for everybody, man. I know it sounds real random, and it's opposite from what, you know, religion teaches us, but you really can't pray for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you hear a lot of, you know, in these churches and in religious sectors, and even people in general, man, they be praying for the president, praying for America, praying, you know, be prayerful in all things, but don't pray for everything, man, and everybody. It don't make sense. You know, and that's how you know if the spirit, if the real authentic spirit is upon somebody or not. Because some people I won't even pray for, because that's offensive to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, man. How you going to pray for somebody that he wants to judge, that he's judging, man? What made me actually push record on this, like real talk, all jokes aside, that I'm on my way home from work and I was just meditating on this, you know, how you can't pray for everybody, and just really just meditating and listening to music. And my old lady called me, man. Yeah. My maid called me and was telling me that in-law relative, that his daughter got in a severe car accident, yo. Like, they had to cut her out of her car, like Jaws of Life type situation, you know what I'm saying? And all I could think, and the spirit is quick, man. The spirit tell you right away what the deal is, you know? But I couldn't find myself to, I mean, I could have, but sometimes you just don't feel like dealing with them demons, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you don't even want to open up that can of worms, because I wanted to just say, man, that's straight judgment, dog. You know? And it's not like you saying, you know, it's not like you're cursing that individual or speaking bad on that individual. You're not trying to, but you're just speaking the truth on that individual, man. Now, this particular young lady, you know, who got in this car accident, she's the daughter, the eldest daughter of an in-law of my wife's sister's husband. Well, yeah, my wife's sister's husband. You know, she's the older daughter from a previous relationship that he had before he got with my wife's sister, my maid's sister. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't seen the girl in a few years. I think she's of age. I think she's like maybe 15 or 16 now. But the last time I've been around her, man, she stole $20 out my room. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not throwing no salt on it. You know, she was a kid. She was probably like 12 then, maybe 11. You know what I'm saying? But that always stuck with me. You know, you can move, people can move a certain way. And, you know, like they always say, man, first impressions always last. You know what I'm saying, Akim? that first impression always lasts. That's just natural, you know, with dealing and reading people. You dig what I'm saying? And, you know, that was always an impression. And, you know, of course, her biological mother would give her dad a hard time. And you know how a lot of these daughters of Zion do in these relationships, man, with the child support and, you know, all in the kid's ear and putting all this in weight, man. A lot of these children are born and are not instilled in the rudiments of the precepts of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, so they go off, man, from the youth, man. And what Esau did was create the perfect conundrum for this to happen by working through Eve, man. And when you see this, and then you see the lack of integrity in the children, you know, if you're a man of any type of, you know, amount of wisdom, you can almost foresee the path of that individual, man, lest they turn around and repent, which is not popular these days, man. What's popular these days is the youth being prideful. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell I mean, come on, man. I'm 29. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 90s baby. You know, I thought my generation was real hard-headed. And we were, man. There's a lot of jakes who was wicked. You know, even myself at a certain point in my life. You know? That's why I'm so heavy on talking about judgment, because I experienced judgment, dog. The Lord almost killed, man. Y'all don't understand. Man, it ain't nothing funny about it, but, man, the Lord almost put me to death before, dog. Yeah, and I seen the Lord put people to death, and the Spirit would tell me that this person about to go. I knew, man, I don't want to jump around too much, man. I might talk about that in this video, but I'm going to get to my point, man. But this young girl, man, you know, she got in this accident, had a car, had a permit, had a little job at Burger King and whatnot. And I'm not going to talk down on her, but I'm just going to keep it real, man. She's probably wicked. And it's hard to tell somebody that when they're seeing their daughter. Man, see, that's why Yahweh Shah HaMashiach said, if you love your mother more than me, you're not worthy of me. If you love your child more than me, you're not worthy of me. You can't love nothing more than the truth, dog. And the truth is always going to link back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. So a lot of people are blinded and have a stronghold in their life because they turn their head from the truth for the favor for the favor of somebody that they love, even if it's the favor rooted in emotions. You dig what I'm saying? I pray for my kids, man. I told my maid, I said, you know, I ain't telling straight up that it was judgment. It is. That was. Something like that happened to where she's in surgery, man, getting her legs operated on. Her pelvis is all messed up. You know, she got to get surgery in her back. And it's hard to tell a grieving father the truth because her father's not in the truth, man. You know, for example, we have cookouts and stuff, and I'm like, man, I don't eat that pork shit, man. You know, he jokes around, say swine is divine. You know, one of them kind of jakes. I'm not going to say he a bad dude. A lot of people, you know, carnally speaking, seem mad cool, man. But you gotta look at you gotta measure up a man's righteousness according to what's righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You dig what I'm saying? So it might be somebody you love or grew up with, you know, or spend a lot of time with, and it, you know, they seem mad cool, but when that judgment pursues them, you got to keep it in the spirit where the spirit tells you straight up, man. When my wife was telling me this, I was like, oh shit, she must be on some wickedness, man. Not all the time, you know what I mean? Not all the time is this the case, because look at Job. He was tried, you know, as a test, you know, of faith. You know what I mean? There's other situations, but we're in a season of judgment, man. And that's a serious judgment. Shawty might not be able to have kids. She might lose her legs, man. She might, I mean, I don't want to rock the czar, man, Lord willing, unto his will, you know, she may live or she may perish, man. But this is a reality check. When you see these people out here like, you know, like Nipsey Hussle getting gunned down, man, these Jakes getting gunned down, you know what I'm saying? These women getting beat the snot out of on the streets, you know what I'm saying? We got to weigh everything in the spirit, and not everything is to take up in prayer. If they called me today and said, George, can you pray for Shawty, man? If she was conscious And I walked in that room, man, she's going to have to profess the truth. She's going to have to come into this truth, or I'm not doing it. Because then it's vanity, and this is an offense to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Didn't Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah tell Jeremiah to pray not for these people? That he would have no pity, that he's going to bring that judgment, man, on Yasharallah, on the chosen, on his own children. People really don't know the Lord, man, and how he moves, man. Yeah, he's full of mercy and compassion on those who love him, on those who are faithful unto him, unto those brides. Because, you know, Yasharallah, we consider the bride of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, man. Those are the brides who keep their lamp filled with oil, man. He going to look out for you. He know we make mistakes. He's not, I mean, he's cutthroat too, but if he sees you trying, he gonna work with you, dog. And he's patient and long-suffering, but when he brings that judgment, if you don't take heed to it, man, he'll just get you, he'll rip you out of this dimension, dog. And I've seen it. I've seen dudes beef out, man, and one dude shot one dude shot the other brother one summer. He didn't pass away, though. Then they both wound up in jail together. And you know, they'll be crossing paths. They wasn't in the same unit or the same cell, but they'll cross paths here and there, you know, whether they're going to get the haircut or whatever, you know what I'm saying? All the brothers who had to sit down for a minute, you know, they know how it go. You cross paths sometimes, you know what I'm saying? They was threatening to kill each other on the outside. And then one of them got released before the other, and the one who got released early was trying to squash the beef. You dig what I'm saying? And when the other one came out, so the one who shot the brother got released. They were both locked up together once upon a time. You see what I'm saying? After the summer after that dude got shot, right? And the one who did the shooting tried to squash the beef when he got out, while the other dude was still locked up, man. And when the other dude got out, man, he held that grudge. He held that grudge, man. You know, people are mad carnal, dog. He held that grudge and smoked dude, man, who shot at him like 2 years before. Smoked his boots, man. Killed him. Dogged his ass. And everybody knew because a lot of people seen it. But nobody snitched. He had a strong alibi. Had a little bitch saying he was with her. You know. Was actually the youngin he was messing with. That was all an adultery because she had kids with another dude that she just fell off with. You know, for different reasons. Because that dude was wicked, you know. He got caught up in some, you know, in some shit. Like some prostitution ring shit, man, with minors and shit like that. So I guess she felt like, you know, although she had all these kids with the dude, she can do her own thing. And she started messing with this wicked Jake, man. Who held that grudge and killed the dude who shot at him a couple years before, man. You know? And he's probably out on these streets for about a month, dog. In my neighborhood, posted up. And every time I looked at him, the spirit would just tell me, like, and I want to say I feel bad. I kind of do a little bit because the spirit would be like, go up to him and witness to him, man. Tell him that he need to repent, you know. And I'm not going to lie. He used to be outside with a lot of dudes. See, I'm a great man. I stay out the way, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? If I get the opportunity to where it's just him or just me and him, I'll witness, you know what I'm saying? I'll bear witness and get his blood off my hands. But man, like 2 days after I seen him that night, he used to always be posted up drinking, rolling dice with 7, 8 other dudes. And I'm not, you know, I just wasn't feeling it. I ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? For multiple reasons, because the dude didn't know that I knew. You know what I'm saying? So for multiple reasons. And long story short, the guy's older brother, like 2 days later after I seen that dude last, the guy that he killed, his older brother, smoked his ass. And his friend set him up after a party. Said, man, can I get a ride uptown, man? And then he got up there, and the whole time his friend was cool with the boy that he killed over older brother. You see what I'm saying? And the older brother, man, they set his ass up. They dogged his ass and killed him, man. And they hurt. A lot of people were very hurt by that. But when you look at these things happen, and you got to learn from them, man. When we see all this death and judgment and destruction, you got to learn from it. The Lord will reveal to you. The Ruach, man, is your guide. It's your compass to help you understand why things happen that are happening. I can't pray for that soul. You know what I'm saying? I can't pray for the wicked. You don't pray for the wicked. Like I spoke earlier, you got people praying for America, man. What the fuck you praying for America for, and Jehovah Hashem going to judge it? You have a lot of these churches, most of these churches, and most of these people, they pray for the fake Amalekite Jews. Pray for Israel. Pray for peace in Israel. It ain't never going to be peace in Israel till the indigenous Israelites are gathered from the four corners of the earth and put in their land again. It's not going to happen. See how it's vain? And people real life be praying over vanity, man. Stay prayerful, but don't pray for everything and everybody, man. And recognize judgment and learn from it. Be wise, you know what I'm saying? Some people gotta experience it. And some people can see it and learn from it. If you watch somebody cross the street on a particular street and they get hit because the crosswalk light was faulty or the traffic light was faulty or whatever the case is, it ain't gonna be too many times I'm gonna see motherfuckers get hit at this particular crosswalk before I say, you know what, I'm gonna avoid that at all costs because there's something going on there. You see what I'm saying? To where it's a risk. It's risk involved. You know? That's just a random example. But, you know, all in the spirit. I know you Akim can understand. But man, that was crazy what my wife was telling me about the in-law, the daughter of my in-law brother, man. You know? It's crazy. And she's, you know, probably 17 going on 18. Like, well, that's it. So I'm like, damn, baby, was she driving? She's like, yeah. I said, you know what? Shawty probably gadding the bra. And she was a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping the gangster. Probably gadding the bra. Probably with some wickedness. Probably exposing herself on the gram. You know, typical things that a lot of these young women do. The young daughters of Zion do. And like I said, it's like a pipeline situation of where the family structure is altered. You dig what I'm saying? And then when the family structure is altered, and especially also some of these family structures are off because the children were made in the bed defiled. And I made videos on that. And you should look at that. Did you know it's an abomination for these women to have your child and have a child by another man to gain an heir through another seed? A woman's only supposed to have one seed in her. I went through that in that video. And that video don't got that many views, man. I don't know if it's cutting and people don't want it cuts people because they know they, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? It's very, you know, and I put a lot of time in that video, man. A lot of my videos, I put a lot of time and effort in. Something like this, just a sit down and chop up, man. It's light work. It's easy, but a lot of times I'll be sitting down, studying scripts, doing Microsoft Word, finding slideshows. You content creators know. You brothers in the truth know how much work is in it, you know. And there's no complaint, because let all our labors be as if it's unto the Lord, man. So we do it joyfully. But I also want brothers to, learn from what I'm saying too. Not saying I'm not saying no one's not. It's all in the will of the Father, man. At the end of the day, so that's all vanity for real. You know how I'm thinking about it. You know, it's all vanity. I don't care if it's 2 people watching it. Them were the right 2 people that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai led to it, and that's all that matters. Because it's not for me, it's for him. But I'm just saying though, I broke these things down about the bed defiled, man. That's another reason why a lot of judgment come on these young Jake women and these young Jake men. You know. Be prayerful over your children, man. Discipline your children, dog. You know? Discipline your children, man. Give them the rod of correction, dog. I just whooped my daughter the other day, man. I got a 5-year-old daughter. I took the rod off the blinds, and I gave her some licks on her legs with it, man. And it left whelps. I'm not playing. Why? Because I'm saving her soul from the pits of hell. I'm saving her from the demon of Jezebel. I'm saving her and molding her to be a good maid and a good wife to an Israelite man. You dig what I'm saying? Her mother called me to help get her under control after 30 minutes of her basically being rotten and spoiled. And I wanted to see what my woman was going to do, and she didn't do nothing about it. She's like, man, can you help me? You just laying there. Can you help me? I said, all right. I said, come here, baby. To my daughter. Look, man, I understand why you upset. But, we got these other babies. You need to be a big girl. And you need to look. She was mad because I got her a shirt and she wanted to wear it, but it was too small. And her stomach was hanging out the bottom of it because the shirt was cut small. You know what I'm saying? And she wanted to wear the shirt. And she cried for about 45 minutes. I'm talking about, why? Ah, just screaming, not even crying, just screaming, acting like a jackass. And I was ignoring this, you dig what I'm saying? Until her mother got frustrated. I knew what happened, and she came to me, and I said, I'm about to edify this shit. I'm about to edify this, man. I'm about to squash this. And I meditated while she was doing all of that, kept my patience, laid in bed, my eyes closed. And as soon as I was called to rectify the situation, I did. You know? I talked to my daughter, I said, look, if you keep crying, I'm going to give you a reason to cry. But look, you see, I got twins. They 6 months old. You know what I'm saying? Look, the twins quiet. You the older sister, you the big girl. Act like it. Conduct yourself. She went out in the hallway and went to the bathroom door where her mother was and started that shit back up, man. I let it carry on about 2-3 minutes. Went to the blinds, got that rod, the equalizing rod, and I broke it on her ass a couple times, man. Yes, I did. And her mother had the audacity to get mad at me and come up against me. I said, fuck you, fuck Esau, fuck the police, call the police. See, a real man of the Lord gonna stand bold, it don't matter. You can't punk me with the system, because I ain't no punk. You understand? The Bible say this. All throughout Proverbs, the Bible says, spare the rod, spoil the child. If you love your son, spare not the crying, man. I don't give a damn about that crying. A real man don't care. A father don't care about that crying. We care about our child's soul and upbringing. You understand? And the crazy part is, you know, you know what's funny? She got a couple licks, a couple whelps from that equalizer rod, and she sat down and got her shit together. I said, conduct yourself like a lady. Conduct yourself in a proper way. It's not no games. My daughter loved me to death, man. I don't want to say it, man, but she favors me more than her mother. You know what I'm saying? Have fun with my daughter, man. I love my daughter, man. But we got us as men, we got to take account for our children, because they go off and you didn't edify them in their youth. You discipline your child in their youth. Then you got to answer for that. You got to answer for that, man. And that's the main problem with a lot of fathers not being in the homes, man. They're not rearing these children right. So the children go down a pipeline of thuggery, you know, for the young man, or faggotry and sodomy for the young men. And for these women, they start dyking. They go astray. A child left to their own devices, man, they not going to make it, man. Because we're born in a sin. And we all been there. We all been in the world, man. But, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai pulled us a select remnant and renewed their mind. Because we was with them and sealed from the beginning, man. Call her Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But this is real talk, man. This just happened a couple days ago. She had a doctor's appointment. We had to cancel that thing, man. You know, we had to cancel that shit, man, because she had whips on her legs. Call it abuse. I don't care. I call it the rod of correction and ruling my household. You know? Not to get too personal, but there's a lot of things going on, man, with the Ak, man. You know, trying to do the right thing. Definitely pray over your children, man. I pray over my daughter. Anoint your children, because the enemy is coming for your children. Pay attention to what they're watching. Be very vigilant, because even these cartoons are demonic, man. There's a lot of witchcraft, literally witches and stuff in these cartoons. Doing spells on them. I mean, turn that shit off, man. Keep it real with your kids, man. Bring them up in the way of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that they may take root. Because the Lord is uprooting the generation of lawlessness. And this is that generation, the generation of, similar to the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. This is that generation, the adulterous generation. Adultery is normalized, and people don't even know they're in adultery. That's the days we living in, man. You know what I'm saying? And little by little, we see every day, not a day go by that the judgment of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai don't go to pass. You know, a lot of people won't accept it. You dig what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. You know? But I ain't want to wrap up too long, man. You know, but this is just a little sit down, just a chop up with the raw Hebrew, man, with the big Ak. You know, I love you all. You know, This video, of course, is just a sit down and all glorification to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And, you know, I want to give salutation to the brothers who are out here laboring in this truth, including the elders and apostles, man. You know, I look up to you, brethren. You know, brothers like Elder Malcolm, you know, even the younger brothers like Ariyah, man, Wrath of Heaven. You know what I'm saying? I look at the brotherhood, man. I watch you brothers and I learn from you. You know, we all one body. I'm not affiliated with no camps though. You know, work on my own salvation with fear and trembling. But I do recognize the brotherhood, and I see how Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has used these brothers, man. So pray for the prophets. I pray for you brothers, man. I pray for the brothers. That's who you should be praying for. Pray for the elect, man. I pray for the elect in Venezuela, man. When Florence and them hurricanes hit last fall, I prayed for the people down there. Only for the sheep. Not praying for the wicked. For what? Yahweh want to kill them. He want to uproot them. I got to get in the spirit, man. You know? Real talk. You either for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you're an enemy of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And if you're an enemy of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Salakia, then you're an enemy to the elect. And any man bearing the spirit of the Ruach HaKodesh, he's gonna be in that spirit, man. To look at you as an enemy, man. You know? And you're not gonna have prayers lifted up for you. You know? I know it's written that we should pray for our enemies. You know? Preferably within the nation of Yasharallah, because that's pertaining to our own people. You don't pray for your enemy of another nation. That's just retarded. A lot of people get it confused. You know? You pray for those who are lost, that are seeking the faith and seeking the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Even though they might be wicked, if they're seeking it, pray for them. But there are many people who know the truth and have heard the truth, and they don't care, nor do they believe. Don't pray for them, because the judgment and the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is on them. They got an angel of death following them, man. They got a cloud over them. You know? That's just what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it, man. I'm just sitting down chopping it up with the brotherhood, with the Aqua and the Akium. You know. Oh, it's Shabbat Shalom. You already know what time it is, man. You know. But until next time, man. Oh, and I got some good content coming, man. Hopefully I can get it done on the Shabbat. You know, tonight and tomorrow. I already got the video portions pretty much wrapped up, but I need to get these scriptures in order. I got all the scriptures out, but they all jumbled up. I'm trying to give order to it all, man, because everything should be in order, right? So I'm getting that together, man. But hopefully you brothers enjoy that when it drop. And I also heard about that live stream shit, man. That's crazy. How you got to have 1,000 subscribers to live stream? That's insane, man. You see how these devils is moving. Because you got to understand, these devils is running this YouTube. Even though Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is using it for his own purposes. Just like he used the wicked as the sword. You know what I'm saying? Everything works, man. Everything works for the betterment of the truth at the end of the day. Everything's a validation at the end of the day. You know? But regardless, man, they're trying to filter. They're trying to censor this truth. Because this truth came out through YouTube and online. And Esau cut, boy. Man, he cut, man. So now he don't want people live streaming. Now, I haven't done that on YouTube, but I've done live streaming on Facebook, and mine's been tampered with. That's why I don't even do it like that no more. Had mine freeze up, end, pause, randomly, just all types of corny shit. So I like to just do a video and edit it and, you know, do what I do with it, you know, and upload the final copy. Now, I've even had YouTube not even let me upload, man. Recently, I had to restart my phone. But it wasn't letting me upload shit. I'm like, what the hell? Like that little blue kite in the top right-hand corner, that send, like upload. Yeah, it was like faded to where I couldn't click it. Like the hue wasn't there. Like it wasn't the bold blue joint that I can click on. It was like faded and ashy looking. Like it would not even allow me to do it. Crazy shit, man. That famine of the word is coming, man. So, brothers, stay strong in this faith, man. Keep praying for that seal. Don't let nobody take your crown, man. And all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. All right, brothers.